Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. We're having a question and answer today that you have sent me over on my Instagram. In case you don't know, I'm a rapper, I love hip hop, and I have a bunch of fans. So I figured, why not answer your guys' questions on camera? Now before we get started, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, please, I beg you so much, and also leave a like and hit the notification bell. Now the first question comes from... Sorry, that's my cat. He wants to be in the video really badly, and he gives me allergies. Hi. Hello. The first question we have is, how hard is it to make songs? So for some artists, they can just freestyle on a beat, and it just sounds good. And granted, I could do that, but I like to have a deeper meaning to whatever I rap to, so it takes me a lot longer. So I have to find the beat first, and then I have to write to the beat, then I have to record the beat, then I have to edit the beat in the studio, and then I have to master the beat, and then it's done, and then I have to release it through marketing. So in total, every song is maybe a 4-month process, even though I'm just doing it. If I had a team behind me like most of these artists do with the label, then it wouldn't be that hard. Aw. Carly Kennedy says, I love your stories. Well, I love you, Carly. Alright, this person said, I asked them to ask me a question. They said a question. Touché. So this person asked me, how do you become an A student? P.S. Hello. How do you become an A+ student? Well, unpopular opinion, becoming an A+ student is not necessarily about knowing the material, it's about knowing how to answer questions on a test. If you can get someone to test prep with you about how to eliminate answers, process of elimination, you don't really even have to study the material. You just need to know how to eliminate different words. How do you become an A+ student? Well, you gotta know how to take a test. Wanna freestyle live on my beats? YouTube YNG Vessel. I would assume he means young. However, I don't know for sure. Yeah, man. I'd love to freestyle. In fact, I should have asked you before I did this video, hey, send me a beat, and I would have just freestyled it right here. I Skate and Stuff asked me. He actually asked me 2 questions. Way to be an overachiever, my man. What motivates you the most? So what motivates me the most is God. And a lot of the time, it comes down to, do I find enjoyment out of it? If I find enjoyment out of something, I'm gonna keep doing it over and over. Also need tips on getting through stress at school. There are no tips for getting rid of your stress. However, you can manage your stress, and there are tons of ways you can manage it, and there's tons of ways that I found success in managing my stress. Oh, here comes my cat. Here comes my cat, and he's gonna bump into me. Say hi to Mushroom. Hi, this is Mushroom. So getting rid of your stress. For me, I find a way to be creative and have an outlet right? I make music about the feelings I have or what I'm going through. I had a feeling I was gonna get a question like this. I knew it, I was gonna get a question like this. Netty14 asked, how do you keep your head so clean? For those of you who don't know, I shave my head bald. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot get enough of it. I have been told I look like Pitbull. I have been told I look like Rufus from Kim Possible. I've been told I look like a giant, skinny, rapping baby. So how do I keep it so clean? For starters, it all comes down to your shave. I don't use a normal razor. I use a razor that has a ball because my head is round, and my first time I started cutting myself and I started bleeding. Second, the razor has to vibrate. If the razor doesn't vibrate, you don't get a clean cut. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. I use an ammonium lactate cream, and what this does, it's mainly used on your feet. When you have super dry feet, it literally burns the dead skin, and it burns my head every time I shave. Thank you for your question, Nettie. Wow, this next question is a big one. Joy Kara asked me, how did I become a Christian? One day, I took a tab of LSD, and my friend almost jumped off a 2nd-story building. It was at that moment that my mother, who was with me at the time, who didn't know I was on LSD, looked at me and said, everything will be okay. And she turned into God. And ever since then, it's just been a journey of discovery for me. But I've always been a Christian. My dad raised me to be Christian. However, I just never took it seriously until that moment on my LSD trip. I had more questions, but I think I'll do a part 2 later. I'll do another question and answer, so remember to follow me on Instagram. And if you like this video, subscribe and leave a like because you like the video. I don't know why I said that so weird. But it's JT, signing out.